Hey fam, back with another video. I hope you guys doing good and staying strong through every turbulence and schemes of the enemy. Stay 2 steps ahead. Stay close to God, and God will seek you through. Continuing my story, and if you haven't seen the one before this, then you will not understand it. So go back to the one before this. So this is the continuation. So a little bit of the preview of the last video, so I can continue this one. So when I did step out of the gym, that's when all witchcraft, everything went downhill. Everything went upside down. And it all started once I stepped out, and them knowing I was 2 steps ahead of them. So being at my new house, I was ready being attacked with witchcraft, my mind, body, and soul. So they made me the witchcraft they were doing, they made me very unease to be outside, being afraid of to talk to anyone, And, when people, you can feel anyone's energy, vibe, when you are talking to them, it's just a natural thing, human thing. And when I was going through witchcraft, neighbors wanted to meet me, knocked on my door. I would not answer because how heavy the witchcraft was. And, that was kind of weird to neighbors. They know there's someone there, but no one's opening the door. So what's going on? So when my mom came over, I made her go meet the neighbors so I can don't worry about it, It's like, okay, just get that out of the way. So after quite a while, where things start to happen, I was getting weird phone calls that you couldn't track back to, can't call back. You can't search on the phone on any web search. So I knew the narcissist, which is my fitness trainer, who is a warlock, started to do a smear campaign and allowed his minions, flying monkeys, to harass and call me. I started to get friend requests on Snapchat, Facebook, texts on my phone calls, people trying to make people who was was house maintenance, for pipes and your meter on the side of that. They wanted to, oh, you need this, we see that you need to make an appointment, and I would refuse it, but people just tried to come into my house. I knew what was going on. All of a sudden, my coach and his wife, I know what city they live in, it's Wilmette. And all of a sudden my phone was acting weird. The color was changing, it would dim a little bit. I knew that there was they were breaking into my phone. Intuition, I knew it. Us chosen ones, we know things without even knowing. And all of a sudden I got this weird notification of a safety notification from Facebook saying there was a weird weird location. So I went to go see the location of what device and what system is logged in. So when I went to go see which device is logged in, it was from 2 phones and a desktop, which is all located in Wilmette. So they had broken into my phone. They are illegally copied my phone, broke into my phone, going through all my information. So they were logged into my Facebook on my phone at their location. Then all of a sudden my PayPal started being weird. So they broke into my PayPal, and there's this whole PayPal credit card that I never used, and I got a whole bill on there, almost $800. Let's even it out too. And then at the beginning of me moving into my new house, my backyard neighbor, when I first met the lady, because it's a man and a woman that is a couple that lives there, no kids, but so I met the wife, and and at the time when I met her, I was going through heavy witchcraft. So I wasn't really, confident. I wasn't really balanced. I didn't, it was just off. And I said hi to her, not really meaty, but, a little bit afar, but, hello, what, and she got this, I don't know, she felt, I don't know what it is. And the next day, she put this tarp up that is like in front of her sliding door to her kitchen, like as if because that's where she was when I said hi to her. She was by the sliding door, and all of a sudden she covered it up as if I was, invading her space. Weird, weird, whatever. That just red flag there. But that wasn't that didn't involve the situation yet. But that's keep that in mind. She had a tarp up in the front of her sliding door. So after that, I had weird cars that parked in front of my, not in front of my house, but in front of my house there's a cul-de-sac, so you can easily park over there and just chill out, I guess, which I found weird why people would park there if you didn't live there, but whatever. So I've noticed many cars that started to wind up coming around and being parked in front of my house by the cul-de-sac, which is across the street. What else? So after that, I started being more harassed by phone calls, friend requests, my apps are being broken into. My mail started to be weird. I started not to receive mail that I know that, I get mail from. Nothing really started to make sense. And also now, after that, there's this weird energy in the neighborhood that I never felt in the beginning, which I knew there was something up. I knew that something is coming or whatever because of how bad the witchcraft is increasing. I didn't understand. All of a sudden, when I started to get out, drive when I have anxiety, I drive. I just drive. that's my therapy. Driving is not the cheapest. It's not like, but I drive. So when I started driving, I've noticed people following me. Same car. Once I went inside some grocery shop, or there's people watching me, following me, and it started to. Sorry, my nose getting running. Let me. Oh, what's that? I'm good. I'm not prepared. I'm prepared, but I didn't think it through that I'm gonna get up. Anyways, I'm good. I can handle it now. I just have a little allergy right now. Um, so once I started to see that people in the neighborhood are starting to watch me on the side of me. There's a nosy neighbor, but he's really sweet. All of a sudden I see cop cars driving by my house, which they went to the police and reported false reports on me. And then they started to track my phone calls, look through when I was calling my mom, there was a static. There was like a weird sound in the background, and I knew that someone was listening through. So I would tell her, "Don't talk. I'm gonna hang up." And then my neighbor, who is the same neighbor I was talking about on the side of me, not the back, was talking to the cop. He was, but he was a good neighbor. And then, so my fitness trainer and his wife, he is a warlock and his wife is a witch, and they do manipulation on people badly. Like they con. There are a couple that con innocents, steal people's. That's how they live. That's how they have their houses. They con and steal people's identity. They seek out the weaks. They seek out the people who is broken, which I was at the time, but they were not